Coming out into a very wild autumn garden. We're getting gusts of strong winds, we're getting rain, we've had rain for days, and it's bringing the trees, the leaves off the trees. The acers here, Cedraeus acer japonicums, still to colour up. They're always late, it's always well into November before they colour. Many other trees have lost their leaves. The bonsai, the wee larch there, colouring up beautifully. Crocus, now mostly over. You can see them there, well battered. So what does a garden look like at this time of year? We must remember that. Not just to show you the pretty things in the garden, but what it looks like at this time of year. It's this time of year you start to appreciate the evergreens, the structural plants. So this ancient Pieris, one of the oldest plants in the garden, with its twisted stem. The vacciniums, various conifers, Chalmicyparis, various forms of Chalmicyparis. There's another acer seedling in there starting to colour. We'll look across the garden. The mushroom stone with the moss cap. The mess of leaves on the ground. One of the problems at this time of year is I much prefer it if it's dry, because these leaves are so much easier lifted. And it's these leaves in particular. This is off of Acer platanoides, Crimson King. The tree sits above me here. Here's the tree up here. So these are big leaves. I need to get them up, even from the bed, because what they do is they form like a laminated mat. And in the spring, when some of the seedlings come through, they find it difficult to pull through. So the bigger leaves will get put up. The fungi's coming. They're helping break down the organic matter. The mycelium's running about underground. The tray peonies. All the birch leaves. Birch leaves are not such a problem. I can blow them onto the shrubby beds because they're small. The same's true of the small acers. And the sorbus. Up here we have a Sorbus hupahensis above my head. The tree peony. Just the way the leaves drop, just enjoy that autumn beauty. For a short while, that's what it looks like before they go into a mush. Salmisias, of course, evergreen, the pines, more dwarf pines. So there's a good structure within the garden. So as all these plants, you can see the stems of erythronium seed heads and various other plants seed heads. As we come round, Allium wallichii. A pile of some branches I'm going to be started, but the trees need worked on over the winter. This is the Betula utilis, the Jack Monty. Goes right up, but I'm going to thin that canopy so a lot more of the intercrossing branches will come out, because it really is, I suppose the bark is the feature of that tree. Move round. It really has been days and days of this grey, dark, horrible, wet, windy weather. And there's something joyous about seeing the bright colours on the ground. It does sort of almost cheer you up. seeing the leaves. I suppose it's the early flowering plants in the summer growth waving goodbye, giving us that last moment to be cheery about before the onslaught of winter and the renewal of it. So another Acer in really good colour. And just the patterns of leaves on the ground. Up across the pond with more bonsai. And more Acers up there. Acer griseum. Got some colour on it. So in a rather quiet moment during the storm, I've got a moment when the wind's not too bad. Here their leaves, even just a few days ago, were bright red. Now they're starting to go brown, so these will have to all get gathered and taken off the path. Down here, among the Corydalis dried stems, there's more fungi. Some more seed heads there, Lilium seed heads. And just as we move back down, you can see all the leaves on the path now. The colours going from them across the bed. The leaves finally dropping. Peony Ludlowi, oh, it's Peony lutea Ludlowii, dropping its leaves. A bit of yellow there still on the Ruscoias as it's going to retreat as well. So it's all a bit of a chaotic mess in autumn. Up to the leaves, even the leaves of the small willows put on a glorious bright yellow display in the autumn before they go for the winter. Across the raised beds, the last few flowers on the Cyananthus. But again, autumn colour. I'll come back round to the other side, the bonsai from the other side. And if we come back down the larch, which soon will be bare as it sheds its leaves. Even though it's a wee tiny bonsai larch, it makes lots of nice cones growing in a pot. And there we'll finish with the look across the garden in the winter, as we head into winter rather. So I'll finish this short walk with this view. Thanks for walking with me. Bye.